Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tearing everything down. As you already saw in the intro, we've already torn down the small cabin, but we did put it back over there. Of course when I say we're tearing everything down, I don't mean that we're just getting rid of it. I mean that we're going to be replacing pretty much every block. You can see we've extended this platform out quite a bit. We've simply mirrored the cobblestone part over to here, and as you can see, it looks terrible. There's a lot of cobblestone, it's just very ugly. I believe from the start I said that I was going to replace all the cobblestone and everything. So today we're doing that. I've been doing a lot of resource grinding. It took me about 3 hours before I could even start recording, just because I was gathering so many resources. What I'm hoping works, and I really haven't tested it yet, I've built with it before, but I'm thinking of replacing all the cobblestone. I believe it's going to be with tuff, andesite, and gravel. But yeah, we're definitely going to be getting rid of all this ugly cobblestone, and I'd really like to replace all this wood, the wooden walls. I'd like to replace it with like bricks and granite. So we'll see, because I don't have any bricks at all. I just realized right now that I was supposed to gather some. So this is going to be a very building focused episode. So if you don't like that, well, stick around anyways, because you should. I would really like to also get all these arches in today, and I do have some inspiration for the building that's going to be covering up the ugly iron farm. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would take the time to subscribe. It costs you nothing and it helps me out a lot. Yeah, as you can see, we've done a lot of building, and there's a lot of cobblestone, and all of it needs to be changed. Looking at the sheer amount of cobblestone that is around, I don't think I have enough resources to do it all, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, I don't know why I'm still talking to you. Go watch the time lapse. had to stop mid-time lapse because I realized that our nice little things here don't line up with our supports going down. They don't line up at all. So this is kind of thrown a wrench in my plans. So I don't know what to do. I guess I can just run pillar down here and here, and that would be fine. Just have one big, because originally I wanted to have an arch in each of these, but it might just be like 2 arches on either side of a pillar. I think that's what I'm gonna go for here. So that's all. Go back to the time lapse. Alright, so a lot has happened since that time lapse. I'll just go ahead and show you. I did a lot. So it took me a little bit to figure out the design of the arches. So once I got that figured out, then you saw the time lapse. But now, of course, everything's different because I have spent at least an hour carving everything down and building out this road, just as a concept for what I want the area down here to look like, and I'm very happy with it. I think it looks pretty dang good. As you can see, we've got these things going all the way down, the little divots. Of course, it had to start raining as soon as I started filming, so apologies for that. But I just wanted to give you a little update on just how much I've gotten done. Unfortunately, though, I have actually run out of andesite. Or I'm on the verge of it. I've got 2 stacks of regular andesite and 2 stacks of polished andesite ready. So as you can see, I've got my inventory full of pickaxes. So I'm gonna go and just mine up as much andesite as I possibly can, because this is all I've got left. For me, it's mining, but for you guys, it's time-lapse time. So I just had to stop the time lapse because I realized that I need to do some more building. See, I could just go ahead and completely swap out all of these blocks. So I realized I might as well just build these all the way down, and then like with the blocks that I'm gonna actually be using. So yeah, but before I do that, I think I'm gonna tackle the bridge real quick. By real quick, I mean it'll probably take another hour, but that's fine. Back to the time lapse. Skid it up. it is now the next day from whatever clip you have just seen because I had to go to sleep because it was 10 o'clock. But I'm back and I've got the bases for these laid out. So we just got to build those all the way up to the boxes and surround them. And then we can finish replacing all the cobblestone on the big circle behind us. And then we can finally finish this darn episode because it has taken me so much time. So it's time for yet another time lapse as I finish up this build, and then we'll go over everything we did today and I'll let you guys go. We are finished, and I'm having mixed feelings. This is obviously not all that we're going to be doing to this building, but this is where I'm going to stop for this episode. I feel like it's kind of turning out a little bit too fortressy. I've put 12 hours at least into this so far, so yeah, I'm ready to just take a little break and sleep on some changes that I'm going to be making to it. It looks infinitely better than it did before. Of course, now it's going to start raining. I'm thinking, let me just go back here. Hello. I'm thinking we'll come across here like this. Obviously, it'll not be dirt. But along here and then have like a big archway in the middle and do that on each side. I think that's what I want to do, and then we'll have like a really big, like obviously like the big building that encompasses this, the actual iron farm portion of it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a lot of the same. We went from having a lot of cobblestone to just having a lot of the andesite. So we definitely have to break that up some more. But overall, I'm pretty happy. We've made a lot of progress this episode. It has taken a lot of time to get this episode put together, but I'm still pretty happy with it. And I feel like you can get a vision going of what I guess the whole build is going to look like back in our little room here. I think it's cool to see the sort of skyline, I guess you would say, develop through this glass window. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It definitely needs a lot of work. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do for the roofs. Like right now, those are just capped off with slabs so nothing spawns. It's going to be a process of figuring out exactly how I'm going to build everything and really nailing down the style. But I think this is a good base to work with. But I have already taken way too much time working on this episode. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with a little cinematic outro, and I'm gonna go get some rest, so until next time, friends, happy gaming and God bless.